Good evening, friends of the Black and Blue Ball. This is John Sawyer coming to you from my studio. Okay, it's my living room at Sawyer Cigar Box Guitars. I'm here to talk to you about cigar box guitars, and the one that's sitting, I don't know, I hope it's over there, it could be over here, which is the Black and Blues guitar that I made special just for the Black and Blue Ball. Happy to support the event. Glad you guys are there. Bid like crazy on it because there will probably never be one built just like it in the world. But anyway, cigar box guitars are literally that. It's a standard cigar box picked up at a cigar shop and attached to the rest of the parts that make it a guitar. You have a neck, there's a fretboard just like a real guitar, and in this case 3 strings instead of the usual 6. However, most rock and roll music is played on 3 strings. Most blues is played on 3 strings at a time when you're getting into the rhythm section. And these things are actually very, very versatile and a lot of fun to play, and pretty easy too. If you're looking to play, you know, a little Creedence Clearwater Revival, it's really not hard. It's not hard to play it with one finger. Well, there's a lot of rhythm going on, a lot of other things that you can do with it, but really very, very simple instrument. Now, cigar box guitars have their history in the Deep South, all the way back to the Civil War. People were making musical instruments out of whatever they could find. In some cases, you could see cigar box or wooden type box fiddles. Guitars came on a lot later, obviously, but even a lot of the blues greats after the Depression learned to play guitar on homemade instruments, whether it was a diddly bow, which is really a 1-string version of what you see here, or something as fancy as a cigar box guitar. Now, this one can be fretted, or is fretted, but it can be played either with a fret or with a slide. Yes, that is the top of a wine bottle. It was a great bottle of wine, and I take wine bottles and cut them and turn them into guitar slides. And slide guitar is really a lot of fun. Slide guitar is really where the blues feel for a guitar really comes up. So another bonus today, the Zachman family, thank you very much, have commissioned the Black and Blues guitar, but also included with it is an amplifier that you can see right here. This also is a cigar box, which has both new and used components to turn it into a very simple guitar amplifier. Runs on a 9-volt battery, very easy to change. Gets really a little too loud if you let it, but a fun little amp and way to play. So if you like rock and roll, those of you that are children of the 80s may recognize this. All kinds of things you can do, country songs, rock and roll songs, really blues songs. You can either play with a slide or fretted. Basically a lot of fun. I've been making these for several years now, or coming up on 3 years, and keep learning more every day. If you're an experienced guitar player, great, you'll pick it up and be able to understand it pretty quickly. If you're a brand new guitar player, there's lots and lots of resources. Come check me out on Facebook, Sawyer Cigar Box Guitars. There's lots of resources there, and I'll point you to other sites that teach you how to play. And if you've never picked up a guitar before, I hadn't before I started building these, and it really is a lot of fun. So with that, I'll leave you with a little riff that I hope you recognize.